In this question, we have to determine the value of k such that the resonant peak is equal to 1.04 and the resonant frequency is equal to 11.55 radians per second. Now we know the forward path transfer function g of s. We first have to determine the characteristic equation. Now the characteristic equation of this unity negative feedback system is 1 plus g of s h of s is equal to 0. Okay, now h of s is 1 and g of s is k by s into s plus a. So it is 1 plus k by s into s plus a is equal to 0. Now we will get s square plus as plus k is equal to 0. Okay, now this is a second order system with the characteristic equation s square plus as plus k equal to 0. Now from this characteristic equation we can determine its natural frequency omega n, so that is equal to root of k. Okay, and then 2 zeta omega n is equal to a. So zeta will be equal to a by 2 omega n. So it is equal to a by 2 root k. Okay, now in the question it is given that MR resonant peak is equal to 1.04. Okay, now we have to make use of this data to determine what is zeta, because we will be making use of zeta later to determine what is the value of omega n, from which we can know what is the value of k, since k is omega n square. Now the expression for resonant peak is 1 by 2 zeta into root of 1 minus zeta square, so that is equal to 1.04 as given in the question. Now calculating zeta is equal to 0.6. Okay, so the damping factor of the system is 0.6. okay, actually this is 1 by 2 zeta into root of 1 minus zeta square. Fine. Now we have determined what is the value of zeta, okay, from which we can determine what is the value of omega n. Okay, now omega r, the frequency at which resonance takes place, is omega n into root of 1 minus 2 zeta square. Right, so that is given in the question. In the question, omega r is given as 11.55 radians per second. Okay, and also we know what is the value of zeta, so that is equal to 0.6. okay, from which we will get omega n is equal to 21.82 radians per second. Okay, now k is equal to omega n square, so that is equal to 476.44. okay, it has no units, it is merely gain. Okay, so the value of k for the system to have a resonant peak of 1.04 and a resonant frequency of 11.55 radians per second is 476.44.